It's hard to imagine something as simple as a milkshake turning into a tragedy.
Right.
But that's exactly what happened to 12-year-old Mia-Shay St Hilaire at a cafe in London.
Oh, gosh, that's awful.
It is. And, our listeners brought this case to us
Mhm.
because it really highlights how vulnerable we can be when it comes to food safety.
Yeah, and how quickly things can go wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're looking at an excerpt that details the events of the pop-in cafe, and it really brings to light some serious concerns. So let's start with the basics. Like, what exactly happened to Mia-Shay?
Sure. So Mia-Shay went to the pop-in cafe with her family,
Okay.
and she ordered a milkshake.
Just a normal milkshake.
Yeah, just a regular milkshake. But
Wow.
tragically, the milkshake contained tree nuts, which Mia-Shay was severely allergic to.
Oh,
She had a severe allergic reaction and sadly passed away.
that's just heartbreaking, especially considering she was just a kid.
It really is. And what makes it even more tragic is that the investigation revealed the cafe wasn't following proper allergen protocols.
What do you mean?
Well, like basic stuff like preventing cross-contamination
Right.
and making sure equipment was properly cleaned.
Oh, so like things that could have been easily prevented.
Exactly. If they had just followed the rules, this might not have happened.
Right, and that makes you wonder about the cafe owner.
Uh,
He was fined and giving community service. But does that really feel like enough when a young girl lost her life?
I mean, that's a really good question. It's hard to say what true accountability looks like in a situation as devastating as this.
Right.
I mean, the legal system did respond, but it does make you think about whether there should be stricter penalties in cases where negligence leads to death.
Yeah, especially when it comes to something as essential as food safety.
Right, because, think about it. We trust these establishments to handle our food safely.
Exactly. We're putting our health in their
Yeah,
hands.
right. And when that trust is broken and the consequences are fatal, shouldn't there be more serious repercussions?
That's a good point.
Maybe something like mandatory training for all food handlers
Uh-huh.
on allergen awareness and the importance of avoiding cross-contamination.
Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense because, this isn't just an isolated incident, right?
Oh, absolutely not.
Mm.
I mean, this case really sheds light on what could be a much wider problem.
Exactly how many other cafes or restaurants might be cutting corners or not taking allergen safety seriously?
It's a scary thought.
It is, and it makes me think we need stricter enforcement of food safety regulations across the board.
100%. I mean, not just in London, but globally.
Right.
We need clear protocols, regular inspections, and maybe even a rating system that's easily accessible to the public.
Oh, like the hygiene ratings they have in some places?
Exactly, something like that, but specifically for allergen safety.
That would be amazing because then people could make informed choices about where to eat.
Right. You could see at a glance how seriously an establishment takes food allergies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I think it also goes beyond just the food industry.
Sure.
We as individuals, we need to be more aware too.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially if we have allergies, we need to know how to advocate for ourselves effectively when we're dining out.
Right, and that's where education comes in, both for individuals with allergies and for the people serving them.
Okay.
We need clear labeling on food products, readily available allergen information at restaurants, and proper training for staff on how to handle allergen queries.
I think that's so important because sometimes, you ask a server about allergens and they look at you like you're speaking another language.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. And it's terrifying because your health is literally on the line.
Exactly. So it's about shifting the mindset from just reacting to allergies to actively preventing these tragedies from happening in the first place.
Right, and technology can play a big role in that too.
How so?
Well, imagine, handheld devices that could instantly detect trace allergens on surfaces or in food.
Wow, that would be incredible.
Right, it would be a game changer.
It really would. And, it feels like we're on the verge of a real revolution in how we approach food safety.
I think so too.
But for now, Mia-Shay's case, with the pending inquest, serves as a powerful reminder of how dangerous food allergies can be.